Hi, jammers. Hello, hello, and hello. Okay, so top tips revisited 8 months later. I've got the fan blowing. I've got my actual traditional Ghana flag. Yeah, so I've just thought, let me just jump on and do a quick live. And I'm absolutely knackered. That's the reason why I've got my glasses on. Just feeling really, really tired, jammers. Okay, let me see. Um, whilst you're all there, is anyone there? No, it's just me. So I don't know why I'm saying whilst you're all there. It's just me at the minute, which is good. Gives me a chance to see whether or not I can also jump on to the live so that if there are any questions, oh, there you go, that's me there. Yeah, I can see it here on my phone, trying to be all professional. So, Jammers, where are you? Where are you? I mean, not even Mia's here right now, and she's in the UK. It's all rainy, and I've told her that I'm going live, and she's not even here. But anyway, guys, listen, thank you so much to all of our new subscribers. Yeah, I know, it's probably best just to get straight into it, but I really appreciate, because as of the new year, I've decided that I'm definitely going to be up in the ante and, just making sure that we're showing more of Ghana. And it's actually a belated happy independence as well. I was intending on doing this live on Monday, but I thought to myself, typical, typical, typical. I mean, I don't know why we seem to have so many light offs. Actually, on that note, I need to just make sure I got my little bag here that I spoke about. This basket was bought. Do go ahead and watch how to get a driving license. And I thought that I had brought my MiFi. I haven't got the MiFi, so I'm just going to scoot off and get the MiFi, because that's my plan B. Just in case it's light off, it will kick straight away into the MiFi. Sorry, guys. See you soon. But there's no one there, so yeah. See you in a bit. Okay, so I'm back. I'm back. Still, there's no one here. So I've just gone and got the MiFi, guys, which is a top tip to make sure that you've got a MiFi. This is just like the fail safe. Obviously, with your internet, with the Wi-Fi, if there's no electricity, you don't actually have any opportunity to get online. So I've got my MiFi. So I've got that as a backup plan. I've also got, I like these long leads, and this is a multi USB, which is quite handy. Do go ahead and get one of those as well. Top tip. So let's see. Let me have a look and see who's watching. Or is it just myself that's watching, which is even funnier. Anyway, guys, so top tips. I hope you've been enjoying all of the content. Please make sure that you're subscribing, guys. Please make sure that you're commenting. And whilst I'm at it, do go ahead and watch. Oh, look, I've got everything Ghana on today. And I do find that when I'm wearing these things, you find like local Ghanaians will say to me, oh, where did you get that from? And I'm like, well, I'm in Ghana. I got it from Ghana. But this jacket I absolutely love. Do go and watch. Has he got the solution to Ghana's plastic issue? Boy and Bill. This jacket is made by Elisha, and I did actually say that I wasn't going to buy this one because I do like it a bit more oversized. But yeah, I just love it so much. And my cap, that was got from Labadi Beach. But often I do find that Labadi Beach can be a little bit congested, so I don't tend to go there as much. Mia and I got one of these caps, which I absolutely loved. So guys, where are you? Where are the original jammers? Where are the new jammers? I mean, I know it's 6 o'clock. We've got a lot of subscribers in the UK. I know it's all rainy over there at the minute, and you're probably rushing home. In fact, let me see if I can get hold of Mia. I'm going to say, Mia, where exactly are you? I've told you that I'm going live, and you need to be a moderator just to let me know how it's going. And she's nowhere in sight. So let me just see if I can give a quick call. This is just me waffling as per usual. Mia's not answering. So we're just going to dive straight into it, guys. Top tips. Still loving that ice machine. The ice machine, ice machine, ice machine. It's just absolutely fantastic. If you are relocating to Ghana, guys, do make sure that you buy an ice machine. Honestly, it's just like a godsend. And alternatively, in the previous top tips, I had actually mentioned, I think it was Mia, either myself or Mia had said that alternatively, you could get the plastic bags that you can put water in and pop those in the freezer. But Ghana's got such a plastic issue. I would take that back now and say, don't get those bags. Because, you know, if you can minimize bringing plastic into the country, I would definitely recommend that. Oh, who's that there? Oh, West William. Oh, watching from Germany. Wow, fantastic. Please do go ahead and make sure that you're sharing. Because I do often wonder, you know, because I can see that we're in countries like Malaysia, we're in countries such as Cambodia, I mean, even Russia, and I just find it quite interesting just to see who's watching the content. So thank you so much for joining. Are you coming to Ghana? That would be good to know if you're going to be visiting Ghana. West William Eshikabi. Oh, that's so lovely. So pleased that you're watching. Thank you so much for joining. How did you come across the page? That would be interesting to know. But yeah, as I was saying, plastic bags, don't bring those into the country. The alternative is the Ghana water, bag water, I think they are. You can get pouches of those, and we find that if you pop those into the freezer, they are also fantastic, and you're just kind of like minimizing bringing more plastic into the country. But 100% you need lots of ice, lots and lots and lots of ice. Let's see, I've even got notes down here just to make sure that I'm not going to forget anything. We've also got a water dispenser. Again, just thinking about sustainability, wanting to minimize buying plastic water bottles. So plan within your budget when you're coming to Ghana to get a water dispenser, and you can get the big bottles. It's unfortunate that Ghana doesn't seem to have a recycling solution, as far as I know. But with these water bottles, you can actually take them back to the vendors, the large water bottles, and rather than just continuously buying individual water bottles, a water dispenser is something that you should definitely plan within your budget. So we've got 3 people now on the live. So it would be good to know who you are. Make yourselves known in the comments. That would be really, really good. Okay, and again, I've mentioned things such as insulation, anything that is insulated water bottles, insulated bags, insulated lunch bags. You know, if you're going out on a day trip, often like with the children, I tend to make sure that they've got like their insulated lunch bags, and then you can just like pop their fruit, etc. in that. Honestly, I'm just so tired. I don't know if anyone's kind of like into the moons and, you know, the worm moon that we had a couple of nights ago. I've just found it just made me feel really, really tired. Anyone know anything about that? Anyone else want to pop up in the comments? So, West William, are you a new subscriber? Have you just subscribed? Are you an OJ? Are you a new J? Would be really, really, really good to know. And just giving you a heads up, you might actually see the twins. You might actually hear the twins way before you see the twins, because they are coming back from swimming lessons. Haven't told them I'm doing a live, and yeah, you might well see them there. So, guys, Ziploc bags. They are also very, very, very essential to have, because if you're finding basically to prep fruit, it is essential. for storing your fruit. Um, I wish I'd bought lots more than we did, or shipped lots more of those, because they're so handy just to have, and you're finding that when things are in season, they are a lot more less expensive rather, and when they're out of season, they're not. So things like tomatoes or peppers, Ziploc bags are very, very essential. And the same goes for Tupperware. Tupperware in Ghana, it's so expensive. Jam is so expensive. So I would definitely recommend that the more of those that you can pack, the better. The more of those that you can pack, the better. So, guys, please do comment. It's very important. Please make sure that you're sharing. And as I mentioned, do check out Boy and Bill. This jacket has been got from him. And, he's got so many plans and so many things that he wants to do, but he does actually need support as well. So, if you're able to support in any way, that would be very much appreciated. So who else have we got on the live here? Make yourselves known. Also, essential oils, guys. Essential oils in Ghana, they are very, very, very expensive. And I find like the burners and the tea lights, again, those are things I would ensure that you are bringing along with you. If you like to create a bit of an ambiance, such as I do, I would recommend that you bring those rather than in Ghana. I was going to see how long I can actually cope wearing this. I have actually got my fan on, but yeah, I just want to support it, and I just love it. Absolutely love the Ghana colours, and I just find that I just love the colours. So gift bags as well, and cards. I mean, if you're like me, I don't really want to pay more for something that you can pay for less. So gift bags, cards. Yeah, I was hoping that this was going to be a Q&A. Any questions that anyone might have that I can answer? Is anyone considering coming to Ghana, and there are any thoughts or any concerns or worries? I would love to be able to answer those for you. The twins are definitely, I mean, it is quite surprising that there isn't quite a lot of things for children to do. I mean, they love, obviously, on a weekend, you can always go to the beach, or if there are activities, you're finding that there aren't many children there. So that is one of the downsides of Ghana, is that, I mean, whilst, it's fantastic, like for adults, I think for children, younger children, it just seems that unless you're like in a specific community, like for instance, initially when we had come, we were planning on the twins going to a summer camp. And unfortunately, that camp was cancelled, I think maybe about a few days before, because they didn't have enough numbers. So, it's just unfortunate that if you are wanting for children to make friends before they've joined school or outside of school, thinking about it. I mean, now Jones, he's plays for football, which is great, but the structure isn't quite the same as in the UK. In the UK, he trained twice a week, and then they played football matches every Sunday. It's not that set up here in Ghana, because they have to think about the cost of the pitch, finding credible teams to play with. So, I think there's like lots of gaps within Ghana, or, gaps for people. If you're wanting to come to Ghana, there are lots of opportunities. So as I've mentioned before, if you are within the childcare category or field, there will be huge potentials. Or if, summer clubs or adventure clubs, anything to do with that kind of scheme would be ideal for children. So Jammers, where exactly are you? I've spoken about the ice machine. I'm definitely going to be having a bubble bath today, so that's just made me think that, anything to do with bubble bath and toiletries, if you can pack lots of those, I would highly recommend that, because those kind of things can be a bit more pricier here. And you do need to think about inflation, because, if you can hold on to your currency, like for instance, in December, it was 18 cedis to the pound. I think as of today, it's about 14 cedis. And then, no, in November it's about 14, and then it went down to about 10 cities, surprisingly, in December. I thought that, it would have maintained at 18, but it did not. So you just kind of like have to be mindful. If you're in a position that you can hold on to your currency, that is definitely a best top tip, to hold on to your currency, watch it, react accordingly. And you definitely can't assume that if you see something at 10 cities today, that it's going to be 10 cities tomorrow. So you're constantly having to watch currency, watch exchange rates, if you're in that fortunate position, of course, to be able to be watching and holding on to your currency. So, as per usual, antihistamines, paracetamols, plasters, anything for an upset stomach, those four things I will always have in my bag when I'm going out with the children, because you'd be amazed that they can get an insect bite and it turns into something bigger. If you've just got your antihistamine with you, you can deal with that straight away for yourself. I mean, I've had to actually give that kind of medication, sounding like a nurse, to adults as well. So definitely pack as many of those. And of course, for that kind of thing, you will need to plan, because most retailers will not allow you to buy that in multiple quantities. So, if you know that you're going to be coming within a year or so, you can just be getting those every time you shop, I would recommend, because the paracetamol and antihistamine in particular has definitely been a godsend whenever we've been out. And there have been occasions when I've not had a plaster, and that's when it's been needed. So sometimes you think, oh, well, they're not really big things to have, but it's not like when you're in the UK where you can just think, oh, okay, well, I need a plaster or a paracetamol. I'm just going to quickly nip across to Superdrug. Those kind of things I've found, even now, 8 months later, are not as easily accessible. You can't just say, I'm going to rock out now and get that straight away. So, Jammers, I really wanted this to be a Q&A. So I need you to get more involved. Really wanting to grow the channel, lots more to come from the channel. Yeah, I mean, I can't even see Mia right now, so I'm trying to figure out what exactly is going on, but she's been saying how cold it is. So again, electronics. Go ahead and watch the tour of Spintex, the walkabout in Melcom, and you will see it depends upon the exchange rate that you're getting, that those things can work out pretty pricey. So things like a juicer, I've definitely mentioned that I want to get a mincer. Those kinds of things I would definitely recommend when relocating to Ghana. So, guys, I think I'm going to keep this short. If no one's here to come ahead and engage, it's all about engagement. That's what we are all about. That's what I'm about here at Jam Fam to the motherland, wanting you to get more engaged. Because I work in sales. As you know, I work remotely, and I do like to go ahead and look at the stats and the figures that YouTube provides. And I can see that 3%, Jammers, 3% of the viewers have subscribed, and 97% of you have not subscribed. And the 97% that have not subscribed, you're actually watching the longest. So I do need you to engage. I know we're going to get there slowly but surely. We are getting there, and I appreciate all 550 odd of you that have taken the time to click that subscribe button. That when you're rewatching, that should be just there, bottom right. Click it. Support is very much needed, as well as your comments. If there are any suggestions, any ideas of what you would like to see more of. And again, as I'm saying that, once the channel grows, I'll then be able to go ahead and take you live on the phone. So West William, big shout out to you from Germany. Thank you so much for your engagement. Do make sure that you are sharing. And of course, I'm wanting to see more Jamaicans because everyone doesn't have to relocate, but it would be great for everyone, all diasporans, to visit the motherland. It doesn't just have to be Ghana, anywhere on the continent of Africa, and you will just be absolutely amazed of, you need to see things with your own eyes and just enjoy it. I mean, I've been coming to Ghana for many, many, many years now. It's getting to that age where I'm not going to say how many years I've been coming to Ghana, but ever since coming to Ghana, I've just absolutely loved it. I've felt at home. Obviously, I've got a Jamaican passport. If I wanted to, I could also be in Jamaica, but I'd much rather be right here in sunny Ghana. Um, I had mentioned about rain as well, guys. We did have, oh, actually, that's actually a tip. It's not a top tip, but it is a tip. In that the rain and thunder and lightning in Ghana is like nothing that you've ever seen or heard or experienced before. If I was brave enough, I would actually, but I'm just not brave enough to video the lightning and for you to hear the thunder that goes on in Ghana. So, if there's people that don't believe in God, when you hear and see the lightning here, it's like something else. So that is a tip, just to be aware of that your first experience of rain in Ghana, if you're getting thunder and lightning, will be something totally different. So, guys, I'm not going to stay much longer because I want to engage basically. But what I will say is that on Sunday, all things being well, we'll be doing another live, and that live I'm really excited about. I'm not going to discuss too much what the content is going to be, but there should be four of us. Myself and three Ghanaians. So do subscribe, do turn on your notification, guys, and I hope to see you on Sunday. This is going to be a short live because apart from, the person I've already spoken about from Germany, there isn't anyone here engaging, wanted to answer any questions that you may have. But if in the meantime you think of anything, please feel free to get those ready for Sunday because it will be good. It will be definitely insightful, other people's opinions. And yeah, I think we need to kind of like to move things forward, put ourselves forward to say, we're going to engage and speak to each other and connect. That's how things grow and that's how things change. Okay, so the twins are not back yet, so you're probably not going to hear them or see them. So keep jamming. Please do subscribe if you've got to the end. Please do share. Let's grow this community. Let's grow it. Thank you so much again, and see you soon. Take care, jammers. Bye.